Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. More than 50 people have been injured in explosions during Friday prayers at a mosque in Indonesia, with authorities identifying a 17-year-old student as the suspected perpetrator. The incident happened at around 12:15 local time inside a school complex that housed the mosque in Kelapa Gading, a district in the capital Jakarta. The victims, mostly pupils, sustained a range of injuries, including severe burns. The suspect was also hurt, according to Indonesia's police chief. Explosions have been heard near the Sudanese capital of Khartoum, a day after the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces said it would agree to a humanitarian ceasefire. Residents in Khartoum, which is controlled by the army, said that they were awoken overnight by the sound of drones and explosions. The blasts appeared to take place near a military base and a power station in the early hours of Friday morning. US President Donald Trump has been criticised by world leaders for his stance on climate change ahead of the global COP30 summit. President Trump, who is not attending the meeting in the Amazonian city of Belém, was called a liar by the leaders of Colombia and Chile for his rejection of climate science. UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer acknowledged the waning political support on climate change. He said it had been a unifying issue internationally, but today, sadly, that consensus has gone. Over the next 2 weeks, countries will try to negotiate a new deal on climate change.
Colleagues and friends, 10 years ago, the world came together in Paris, united in our determination to tackle the climate crisis. A consensus that was based on science that is unequivocal. And this unity was not just international, it was there within most of our countries. There was a cross-party consensus in the United Kingdom. The only question was how fast could we go? Today, sadly, that consensus is gone.
Multiple people have fallen ill after opening a suspicious package delivered to the base of operations for Air Force One. A spokesperson for Joint Base Andrews in Maryland, near the US capital Washington, D.C., said the building the package was opened in was evacuated and those taken ill were found to be in a stable condition by medical staff. The package reportedly contained an unidentified white powder. China's most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian, has entered service days after a grand commissioning ceremony overseen by Chinese leader Xi Jinping. The Fujian, the country's third aircraft carrier, is equipped with electromagnetic catapults, which will allow planes to be launched at higher speeds. Its launch marked a significant step forwards for Beijing, which now has the world's largest navy in terms of sheer number of ships.
And CEO Elon Musk, with over 75% voting in favor.
Tesla boss Elon Musk has had a record-breaking pay package that could be worth nearly $1 trillion approved by shareholders. The unprecedented deal was approved by 75% of votes and drew huge applause from the audience at the firm's annual general meeting on Thursday. Mr. Musk, who is already the world's richest man, must drastically raise the electric car firm's market value over 10 years. If he does, and this meets various targets, he will be rewarded with hundreds of millions of new shares. And the Duke of Sussex has apologised to Canada for wearing a Los Angeles Dodgers hat while attending a World Series game against the Toronto Blue Jays. Prince Harry joked that he was under duress when he wore the bright blue cap during the epic Game 4 of the World Series in Los Angeles. His headgear choice upset many in Canada, as his father, King Charles, is the head of state of Canada and of 13 other Commonwealth realms.
I would like to apologise to Canada for wearing it. Secondly, I was under duress. There wasn't much choice. I was invited to the LA Dodgers box, or the dugout, by the owner himself, so I was doing what I thought was the polite thing to do. But I'm going to wear this from now on to make sure I don't make any more of those mistakes. But the other piece of this was, as you could probably relate, when you're missing a lot of hair on top and you're sitting under floodlights, you'll take any hat that's available.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.